Yo, yo, wait, hold on. I joined just in time. What the hell? Okay, guys, I was about to say like, I like the mind pressure kicking in. But now I really do like it. Like, on all seriousness, this is fucking insane. Okay, well, what I was gonna say, guys, is good morning. First and foremost, good morning, good morning. I was gonna look to take longs today, guys. I was really interested in this thing right here, and this not thing, bearish valley gap. Um, but I don't know. I actually really like it. I like the buying pressure. I like the volume. I like the way it kind of like the setup looks and everything. So let's see if we can work a setup out in the first 10 minutes of market open. That'll be really really nice, honestly. But yeah, I mean, not a bad looking setup at all, guys. Now the whole reason I am bullish is mainly because of the smaller time frame bias, just all of this. And it seems like the buying pressure is kicking in really really nice inside of this bearish valley gap. Now the setup isn't really like super confirmed in terms of a sweep and or anything, but I kind of just want to trade the impulse into the fair value gap. It does not look like a bad trade at all, honestly. It's kind of more like of like an impulsive play, I would say. So in terms of confirmations and everything, we're kind of missing the sweep and everything, but that doesn't really take away from the fact that the buying pressure is really nice above an inverse. So I kind of want to give it a shot. Now, I might do light size, I might do full. I do like the buying pressure enough to do full, so I might just do that. But not a bad looking setup, honestly. Not bad at all. I kind of really like this. Now, if I do take this with the volume being so crazy today, I might just stick to a 35-point stop just for today. Um, so yeah, let me go ahead and edit that real quick. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of this setup. If you guys like it, if you guys, I was looking at it coming into market open before coming into market open. In fact, I'm like, an inverse from this wouldn't be super bad, honestly. And yes, is about to do the same move. Now, do we have a gap here? No, it's only 24 points. Yeah, so the only thing we have here is this one. Okay, not bad actually, not bad. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. 15-minute fair value gap above. Yeah, I mean, nah, it's kind of like the same. It's the same gap. So I'm sure if we fill the 5 minute, we should be good. Obviously with enough buying pressure. But yeah. Now, if you guys want to hold above the 15 minute, you guys definitely can. Um, it's kind of like the same thing. I would say like what it's like a 20-point difference. But yeah, now the whole reason as to why I really really like the setup, or for now at least, it's literally as I was joining, we got a ton of buying pressure kicking in, which is really good because obviously with a ton of buying pressure, wait, no, okay, there you go. I was about to say, yo, why did this disappear? Okay, anyways, what I was saying was with enough buying pressure, if we get that inverse, I mean, we don't really have much stopping us until the draw liquidity. You know what I mean? It would just make draw really really clear. But I mean, it's kind of now it's getting a little bit iffy here and there. With a little bit of selling coming through, it could be a little pullback or whatever. But let's give it you know what I mean. Let's keep an eye out on it just in case. You know what I mean. The setup could play out really well as long as the buying pressure holds up. If it starts getting slow, then we'll probably just maybe stay away from it or something like that. But yeah, other than that, I mean, in terms of a setup, this is pretty much all I have. There's not much of a sweep or anything really going on. So yeah, Trump speaks at 4 p.m. today. Oh, okay. So 4 p.m. shouldn't really be a big deal for us since we're trading the open. But I mean, obviously, as we get closer and closer to the PM session, it could definitely slow down just a tiny bit. All right. We don't need to inverse both 5 minute gaps. This is not a 5 minute gap. This is the only gap that we have nearby. This one right here. This is not it looks like a gap, but if you measure it out, it's kind of like a small candle. It's kind of like it's like 25 points. So it's kind of like whatever. Now, one thing I did want to say is I'm sure you guys, I saw you guys active in the chat last night. I don't know why we pumped up so much last night. I mean, we pumped up like 200 points from nothing. I don't think we had news or anything. But the part that confused me is today I woke up and we lost it all and more. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But yeah. But anyways, here I kind of moved this. Now, in terms of the setup, well, right now it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's kind of ruining itself. By the way, let me put out that I'm live over here on YouTube. Give me 1 second here. Point difference. There you go. But yeah, today's open is kind of it's volatile. Don't get me wrong, it's really really volatile. Live now working, audio spazzing. Um, let me see. I don't know. Everything looks good on my end. I can leave and join back if you guys want. Yeah, leave and come back. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. All good? Okay, okay. Okay, I'll stay on. I'll stay on. I'll stay on. If you guys need me to leave and come back, let me know. Let me know. All right. But yeah, I checked my MS and everything. My connection, it's at 15 ms. So my connection is good. Anyways, let me go. Let me go ahead and put out that I'm live here. Let me see. What's up, YouTube? What's going on, guys? By the way, guys, real quick, hold up. I'm gonna go get water, guys, because I am super, super thirsty. Give me one sec, guys. I mean, the market's not really doing much either way. We're still kind of respecting this fair value gap, so we still kind of have to wait it out. All right, so give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Yo, today's open is it's something. I gotta say for sure. All right, I'm back. Anyways, so yeah, today's market is something, bro. Honestly, it's definitely something. Um, but yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, guys. I don't know if a lot of you guys know, because Apex didn't really send anything out yesterday or something. But guys, if you guys do need 80% off any not premium any funded account, it's with code Blastoise. Right now Apex has an 80% off code for like 15 days or something. They didn't really announce it yesterday that much. I myself, I didn't even know. But for those that don't know, maybe maybe you guys were waiting for whatever. Yeah, Apex is 80% off. All right, guys. It's with code Blastoise as well. But anyways, okay. Okay, I think they lowered it down to 140. So for the 25K account, I think it's 130, and then for the other accounts, it's like 140 or whatever. This is MQ. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, today. Yeah, trust me, bro. We're not trading ES today. We had to trade ES yesterday because it was like last resort. But today it seems like everything is kind of just lined up once again. Back to the normal. So yeah, we're not really missing out on much. All right. But yeah, anyways, so far kind of still a little choppy here, not much that we can really work with. Although I really do want us to really push up here. Um, I guess that's for kind of just for time to tell. I thought it was 100. Nah, it hasn't been 100 for a while. They used to do $85 activation fees, but they completely stopped that. I don't know why. Maybe they realized that it was too cheap or something. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, but definitely a weird open. I gotta say, guys. The reason I'm saying it's a weird open is I don't know. Like, there's a lot of volume. Like in these candles, there is a ton of volume. I mean, we're talking 60 pump and dumps here and there, doji candles, whatever, but no momentum. So I'm hoping we're able to get something clear to the upside. I really, really want to trade upside today. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's not much that I can really do. Yeah, at least yet. At least yet. We gotta wait for this inverse. David, would you ever collab with Brez and TGR? Bro, I would love to. That'll be amazing. I don't really think I'm at that level yet though. You know what I mean? Like, dude, those people spend some serious ass money, bro. Or maybe I'm just really cheap. Why upside? I don't know. I just like the setup more. Like, the only setup we have right now is this bearish rally gap. We don't have anything above. We don't have anything below. We don't really have anything. Um, and I don't really want to take shorts off of this bearish rally gap. I kind of want to take longs off of it. Mainly because just the short term buys and everything. It looks pretty nice. So coming into market open, I did see this really, really nice impulsive candle. I'm like, oh, hey, you know what I mean? Like, eh, why not? You know what I mean? If the impulse looks amazing, why not just take longs and you know what I mean? Just go from there. But yeah. Yeah, I think Discord might be bugging out or something because I'm seeing at least a few of you guys are saying that the stream is like cutting out and all that stuff. So yeah, maybe it's Discord. I don't know because my connection seems fine. Yeah, 16 ms during Asia. How would you go about the market? It swept both the highs and lows, so I personally can't tell where it go. Exactly. So typically, when I'm looking at the market and I'm noticing that we take out both the highs and lows, whether it's the nearby highs or lows, Asia highs or low, highs and lows, London highs, stuff like that. When we take both of those lows and highs and lows out, I typically just call it because exactly, just like you said, like how you said, you can't really tell where the market's gonna go. That's the problem. You know what I mean? So yeah, yeah, that goes with Asia, London, New York. If that session has taken out every single nearby high and low, I typically just call it. Right. So let's say for example, right now, right, we say a London low down here and a London high right here. Right. If we take out both of these highs and lows right here, most times I would just be like, guys, I can't really read what the bias is gonna be just because we took out all of the objectives for the day. So it's way better if we just come back later or tomorrow when new levels are formed and the market gives us more of a cleaner look, in the market. So yeah, just like how you said, you didn't really do anything wrong. Yeah, Asia took out everything to the upside and to the downside. There's not much you can get a read for, so you just call it and come back another session. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how I would go about it. Anyways, yeah, but it seems like buyers are trying to step in a little bit more here, which is a good sign. I would say for sure, guys, that today, if we get a trade from this, it would be a risky one. Just because I kind of just want to take this trade mainly based off volume and momentum. Not really because of a sweep or anything. So obviously, if you guys don't like the sound of that, like I always say, you don't really need to take it. I kind of just like the risk that we're kind of putting on here. It could be like a high risk, high reward trade. You know what I mean? It's not the riskiest trade, but it's definitely a different trade than the usual. You know what I mean? But I'm definitely down to try to take it, especially with both ES and NQ kind of being aligned here. Yeah, I got you, man. I got you, David. What size would be a gab, like a gamble or a gab, or a candle to be considered a gab? What's a gab? I've never heard of that. Oh, a gap. Oh, a fair value, like a fair value gap. 40 points. Wait. Oh yeah. It's the whole candle. So wicks included, everything included. All right. So you measure the whole candle. Obviously, you need to be making sure that the candle is mainly a body candle, which pretty much means that the candle should look like a full candle, not a wick, which looks like this, for example, right? Like this candle looks like a big candle, but most of the candle is a wick, right? You need the candle to be a full candle like this. All right. And I would say 40 or more points should be pretty good. All right. Would you not consider the 15-minute IFEG? I would. I would, but the whole reason I'm not really considering it is because I mean this gap right here, in my opinion, I don't really. If the buying pressure is strong, we shouldn't really have an issue inversing this one either. Not that it's a gap either way on the 5 minute. So yeah, I mean if the buying pressure looks really good off this, why not risk it a little bit more? So yeah. Anyways, let me kind of prepare here. Let me make sure that everything is looking pretty good to go and all that good stuff because the buying pressure is actually really kicking in here. So guys, lock in real quick. All right. Let's see what we can cook up here. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me make sure I have 10 contracts. MNQM. Okay. Let me kind of copy this real quick. Let me kind of copy this right here. Let me record on my OBS actually. Start recording. Okay, there we go. But yeah, make sure the price targets are set correctly. 59. Okay, yeah, everything looks pretty good. All right. Anyways, yeah, I pretty much just want to see an inverse off of this. Now, does ES have this gap here or no? Not really. No, it's only 5 points there. Okay. Yeah, okay. Interesting green to red candle. Honestly, we still have an inverse the gap. We just barely missed it. But I'm hoping that in the next minute, the next 55 seconds, we're able to kind of just push this back up with only buying, and then we, push it straight away. So yeah, we could definitely try to do that. as well. But yeah, very interesting red to green. I mean, green to red candle there. Is it not? Yeah. Guys, if you guys want it, I'm seeing a lot of you guys are mentioning the 15-minute gap. If you guys want to wait 20 more points for that push up, above the 15-minute IFG, you definitely can. I'm not saying that you can't. Like I said, I'm labeling this trade as pretty risky. Just because we're not really trading based off too many confirmations. We're kind of just riding with the trend. Well, the lower time frame trend at least. And we're just basically going based off. By the way, I haven't got an entry here. Just very interesting green to red candle there. But what I was saying was that what was I saying? Oh yeah, I want to take a little bit of a risk. So, you know what I mean? I would rather just take it off the 5 minute with enough buying pressure to get more of an earlier entry. Because look, guys, if you take it off the 15-minute IFEG, your first price target is going to be 14 points. You know what I mean? I don't really want to kind of have to deal with that, right? So if there's enough buying pressure to already fill more than half of the gap, and buyers are still looking really really strong, which obviously right now it's kind of like hard to tell because we're pumping and dumping. But that's if, you know what I mean? If we do that, our first price target will look more like a 40-point price target rather than 15 points. You know what I mean? So yeah, I if you guys don't want to take that risk and just inverse the 15-minute, you definitely can. But there's just as much risk behind that because if we inverse the 15-minute and you get an entry like around up here and we shoot 10 points and we hit the first price target, we can still reverse back down. And obviously, 10 points to all of us is not really enough to really take trims. You know what I mean? So yeah, but in the meantime, there's still not even much that we can really do about it because we're still selling off. I mean, I'm not sure as to why we got such a strong push up into pretty much filling the fair value gap to then just go back down. All right, so yeah, so far still no entry from me yet, guys. But yeah, definitely a very very interesting open, and by interesting I mean pretty bad open. Like we have a lot of volume, but there's absolutely nothing going on. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a weird one, guys. Now, one thing I will say, guys, is that tomorrow we do have CPI. All right, so today coming into the PM session, at least, the markets could definitely start chopping up a lot. All right. But yeah, let me drink some water here. But yeah, what I was saying was, yeah, once again, guys, tomorrow we do have CPI. Um, and you guys know how CPI goes, right? Pretty much what tends to happen, guys, is that before CPI comes out, what tends to happen is a ton of investors, they obviously are anticipating the news. They don't want to get in. No one buys, no one sells. And it's kind of just flat until CPI comes out, and then once CPI comes out, a bunch of buying, a bunch of selling, depending if it's bullish or bearish. You get the point, right? So what tends to happen is the day before, once again, since a lot of investors, a lot of the big money, they were anticipating the news coming out. They don't really pump money into the markets, and it just makes it just really choppy. Um, so yeah, it can definitely be really interesting for tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. All right, but pretty much what I'm trying to say is, if we do end up chopping out, you guys know why. You know, it's mainly because CPI. What's TP3? Well, it's on the screen, my man. It's right here. It's not really, It, let me see. Would you look for sure if you get an MSS? Not yet, not yet. I wouldn't really want to take, like I said, coming into market open, I really wouldn't want to take shorts off of this gap right here. I'm just not really as interested in it. I know I would love to take longs, but the more candles we get that sell off, it's like the further away I want to be, from longs. Um, so yeah, it's the 5 or 15 minute. This is a 5 minute gap, but there is a 15 minute right here. But I don't know, guys. This open is kind of sketching me out a little bit, and I'm sure it's sketching you guys out as well. Now I know yesterday's open was really really bad, but we could work off of it. You know what? We got something, but today, man, it's. What about the 1 hour IFG? I don't really trade off the 1 hour. I kind of ignore all of the 1 hour gaps and everything, just because we're just lower time frame traders, more like scalpers and all that stuff. I would use the 1 hour and above time frame, just maybe to swing trade or something like that. If you're doing options or whatever. But if you're scalping and everything, the 1 hour gap doesn't really serve too much of a purpose to us. We focus more on like the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 15 minute, and just lower time frames. But yeah, I mean, there's not much I can really say here yet. We're kind of just flat out here. So, yeah. Now we are gonna get a silver bullet really, really soon. Now, for the people saying like, "What the hell is a silver bullet?" Guys, it's pretty much okay. I don't know too much about it. I do know that. Hold on, I drank really cold water, and now one of my tooth is like really cold when I like breathe in a lot of air. Anyways, okay, bro, cavity. No, no, it happens when I drink cold water only. Cause like, bro, I inhale the water. Anyways, um, what was I saying? Sensitive teeth. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, macro time. Oh guys, okay, so I'm pretty sure at 9:30, 10 a.m., 11:45, and that's about it. It's known as the macro times. So you typically tend to see a very impulsive candle. I'm sure you guys know about it, right? Um, but yeah, it's pretty much known as a silver bullet. I don't know why they call this silver bullet, but I don't know. I don't like I said, I don't know too much about it. I don't know if it's known as a silver bullet or a macro time. I don't know. I don't know. But all I know is that at 9:30, 10 a.m., and 11:45 a.m., typically like most times, like 9 out of 10 times, whether there's news or not, it's pretty much just when like the candle just spikes up in volume. I'm not sure as to why. I don't really watch ICT like that. Um, but I do know that it actually does end up happening a lot. So that is something I can say for sure. But I was hoping that this 10 a.m. candle kind of spiked up a little bit here. Like I said, guys, the more candles we get, the further away I'm like I'm stepping further away from like really wanting to take this long position here. Um, I don't know. I don't know. It's definitely a weird open. Wait, what the heck? But yeah, what was I saying? Saturday night? Maybe, bro. I might just do 7 today, honestly. Tomorrow's the best day to trade after CPI. Well, it's a hit or miss, bro. It's not always the best day. It'll be interesting for sure. You know, with the volume and everything spiking up and all that good stuff. Um, but yeah. Yo, teacher got his new marketing car. Nah, bro. I'm happy with my C8, bro. That's my favorite car, bro. Get a motor, bro. Let me tell you guys, bro. I took out the jet ski yesterday again, bro. I hate 70 because I think it can go like 73 or something, bro. I hate 70, bro. I felt like I was gonna go like. Have you guys ever seen like what is it? Back to the Future when you go so fast and you start seeing like the like, bro. That shit was scary. It was fun, but it was scary, bro. So would I ever get a more like a bike or something? Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, 70 miles per hour. Yeah, your ski hits 80, dude. I can't go 80, bro. I think the max it can hit, like with the RPMs going to max and everything, maybe like 74, 75, maybe, stuff like that. I don't know. Do you care about ICT kill zones and stuff like this? Yes, I actually use it. I use ICT kill zones. It's really, really useful. But yeah, here are my settings just in case you need it. This right here. I just have these two. These are the only ones that I changed. Let me see. 70 is fast on water, but slow compared to. What the heck is that? That was a Croth rocket. Nah, bro, 70, bro. If you hit the water, bro, that's harder than concrete itself. You know what I mean, bro? Some of these, I don't know, bro. I don't know what these candles are, bro. Like, guys, I can't make this up. Like, I'm being for like I look, guys. I know. Yeah, I'm sure we can all agree. Yesterday's market was very interesting in a bad way. I mean, it was slow. It was weird, but we still made it work. But no, guys, I cannot make this work. You like, bro. I get it. We have volume. It looks interesting. Like we get a push up, and I'm starting to like longs again. And then out of nowhere, we just sell off again. You know what I mean? Bro has to get off the live so the longs play out. But bro, probably. But no, I mean like dead ass guys. Like this is I don't know about this. Like I said, yesterday was interesting. Today is even more interesting. Like this thing is really bad. And by the way, guys, I probably won't trade the PM session today, just cause yo Blast, can you free the thing try restarting your Discord, King. Um, you keep going, maybe because I'm just banging my desk. It happens a lot. You're not? Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of people are telling me I'm not. Some people are telling me I am. I don't know. Maybe it's a Discord issue. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, guys, today I'm personally gonna avoid the PM session, mainly because, like I said, we do have CPI tomorrow. Now I know when I was writing the schedule, I did say I was gonna trade the PM session if we didn't get an AM session trade on Tuesday, which is obviously today. But I'm gonna change my mind just because I didn't really take note that CPI was the next day. And guys, typically what tends to happen for those that might be new to trading, let me see, I'm off. I'm gonna, yeah, bro, go enjoy your day, bro. You're not gonna miss much, honestly. You're really not gonna miss much. But anyways, guys, typically what tends to happen if you guys are new to trading is, okay, CPI is one of, if not the biggest news report that we get every single month that makes the market go crazy. All right, and you guys know typically what tends to happen when the market tends, when we all know that the market's gonna go crazy. Well, we know that it's risky trading beforehand, because if we're in a trade as news comes out, it can get very, very messy. All right, so, what tends to happen, guys, is the day before, because CPI comes out before market opens at 8:30 a.m. EST. What tends to happen, guys, is the day before, right? Since people like to swing trade into the next day and all that stuff, those swing traders or those long-term investors, they don't buy anything, or they don't pump money into the markets until CPI comes out. All right, because obviously, why would you want to put millions of dollars into the market at this current price if tomorrow possibly price can dump down 300 points from your entry? You know what I mean? So that's pretty much why the markets tend to chop up the day before, just because investors and banks and all that stuff. Obviously, no one has insider news to CPI or any of that, because obviously then you would see the market push up beforehand. All right. So yeah, it's pretty much just banks, hedge funds, long-term investors, us. Pretty much everyone. We just don't trade until CPI comes out, and we're kind of just told what the market is gonna do, and then we trade into that direction. All right, guys. So that's pretty much why the market tends to chop out the day before. And little do you know, or pretty much what I'm trying to say is that today is the day before. You know. So we'll see. Like, I really want to see something coming into market open, but if we don't see anything by like 10:30, I might just call it. Just to take away the risk behind the trades that behind these trades right here. Because I mean, guys, look at this. Another green to red candle. You can't really make this up. And you would imagine so many green to red candles, we would expect a sell-off soon, right? No, no sell-off. You know. So yeah, it's really hard to get a trade here. This PX confusing. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. You know. But yeah. Sorry, David. Bro, you don't gotta be sorry, bro. You said 9:30. No, no, no. 9:30, 10 a.m. and 11:45 a.m. EST. Is it called Silver Bullet? I think that's what it's called, right? I could be wrong. Remember, I don't really trade ICT like that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Those wicks are giving strong short vibes. The thing is, you would imagine okay, look, look, look. Okay, hear me out here, right? Look, we pump up, we dump down. We pump up, we dump down. Right? Green to red, green to red, green to red, and we're about to get another green to red. You would imagine after like 10 green to red candles, right? That we sell off soon, right? We have yet to get a sell off. We haven't even broken below the open low. That's definitely something. No trade tomorrow. No, we're gonna be trading tomorrow. We're gonna be trading tomorrow. I'm just warning you guys that the day before, it tends to get a little bit choppy just because of CPI. But yeah, no, we'll be on tomorrow. Don't worry, we'll be on. We'll be on. I'll try to cook something up for you guys. But yeah, no. Okay, let me ask you guys. Yeah, I agree with Frank. Don't force any guys. I mean, bro, if you're forcing trades in this market, I mean, come on now, bro. You gotta look at yourself in the mirror, guys, and just be like, bro, what the hell am I doing? You know what I mean? Because obviously, I mean, there's not much to really work with here. I mean, I'm sure we all know that. Whether you're trading support and resistance, supply and demand, dude, this is hard. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyways, guys, what time should we all agree on to call it like kind of like a morning to kind of just get off? Before we get chopped up. I would say 10:30. You know what I mean? I'm seeing a few saying now. let's say 10:30, right? 20 more minutes. 20 more minutes. All right. But yeah, I don't know. I don't, even if we do get something right now, it's gonna be so like sketchy. You know what I mean? Because the same way we gotta push up here, we dump down. The same way we gotta push up here, we dump down. It can happen again. You know what I mean? So it's definitely really sketchy. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll definitely see. As soon as you get off, I know, I know. Trust me, I know, I know. The second I say peace out, guys, I already know this thing is gonna push. Guys, tell me a 10 that it has not happened. Guess what, bro? But yeah, I really wanted to give you guys a trade today. I mean, obviously, if we're not gonna force anything out today, we're not gonna force anything out. 11 to make it safe. I don't know about 11, bro. I would say 10:30. If we catch something, if something happens right after we get off, we can always get back on. But the thing is, even if we do get a push up here, it's gonna be so sketchy. That's the problem. It's gonna be too sketchy, in fact, because like the same way we pushed up here, we dumped down. Once again, here we dumped down. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Bro, there's KP, man. We already knew it, bro. We were just waiting on it. um, but yeah, man, this thing is really hard to trade here. Let me see. Yes. Yeah, kind of the same thing here. Best to wait for a sweep. Well, no. I mean, the setup that we had was good. It's just with the price action that we have now. Like, even if we do get a sweep, do we really want to trade it? Like, would we feel confident trading it? You know what I mean? It's gonna be questionable. That's the thing that I'm trying to say here. So, although we might get a push up here, which it might be looking like a really good push up, do we really want to take this trade, or will we get faked out? You know? I don't know. Like, I know we're pushing up now, and it could be looking like a good setup. I don't know if I want to put any risk behind this though. I really don't, because the one thing I don't want to do, guys, right now is get faked out. You know what I mean? We have such a good streak going. Well, not that the streak really matters. You know what I mean? Is as long as we're staying consistent and respecting our rules. But the rules here is we're crushing the setup. You know what I mean? 15-minute gap. Then I mean, yeah, I guess we could do that. Actually, no, because the price target. Once again, guys, the whole reason as to why I'm not doing the 15-minute gap is because if we inverse it right here, you're looking at a 15-point price target. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not doing that. So it's either we take the risk and we take it out the 5-minute, or we just don't take any setup. You know? Is there any way to check the tick size onto TradeAvate? I don't know how to use the TradeAvate measuring tool as much as TradingView. TradingView definitely makes it easy. You just click this, you put the magnet on, and you just grab the candle, and then the tick will be like right here. I don't know, guys. I'm really sketched out, guys. I know we're like, once again, guys. I know we're pushing up here, buying is looking strong and all that stuff. It's looking good. Um, I don't know. Typically, guys, my rules most times is when I'm questioning a setup, most times it doesn't even play out. So, and this one I'm really questioning. So I don't know. The thing that I hate doing, guys, is although the setup is there and although we're getting buying pressure and everything, I don't want to take it. But I know that if I don't take it and it plays out, I'm gonna get a little bit of FOMO, and you know, I don't know. It's just so questionable. Because if it wasn't for this chop, I would have taken this in a heartbeat. You know. It's very choppy, better avoid. I agree. I agree. And the whole reason behind this, guys, the whole reason why I'm so like iffy about it is because, okay, look, right now we're getting a ton of buying pressure, and it looks like we're about to inverse this, right? Amazing. But the problem is, guys, is look at previous price. Look at the price history from today, right? We pushed up. Wait up. We pushed up. We dumped down. We pushed up once again in these two candles. We dumped down. You know what I mean? Why can't it happen again? You know, there's no news that came out that's making it not happen again. You know, I'm waiting for a candle. Nah, candle closes don't really do anything, bro. I okay. Look, I know a lot of people. This is one thing I personally disagree in with a lot of traders, is a lot of people would like to wait for candle closes. In my opinion, I don't really think candle closes do anything. Like, it doesn't mean anything. It's just a candle closing. You know what I mean? Because like, hear me out, guys. If we're pushing up right now, right? That this current price action that's happening right now, it's already confirmed because it's literally happening in front of your face. A candle close means absolutely nothing, right? So that's my opinion. That's my opinion. There it is. Yeah, bro. Look at that. Look at that. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's kind of like a little push down, but it's whatever. But I don't know. Like I said, guys, typically in most cases when I'm questioning a setup this much, most times it doesn't even play out. So I might just, I don't know, I might just avoid this one. I don't want to be cash today because I don't want to be that, I was about to say I don't want to be that guy, but I just don't, like we've been on such a good streak, catching trades every day, green trades here and there, but you know, I I don't wanna put anything out here in this market. But yeah, what was I saying before that? I was saying something. Let me read the chat. Maybe you guys were talking about it as well. Oh yeah, candle closes. Yeah, I don't agree in candle closes. I maybe you guys disagree with me, and it's fine. You know, what I mean, everyone has their own confirmations and everything. But for me, I think candle closers are practically useless. I mean, don't don't you get what I'm? You guys get what I'm saying? Like, look, okay, look. Let's say, for example, right? For just an example, right? We push up straight above this fair value gap, right? It's just straight buying pressure, right? So let's just imagine we're getting a straight buying candle like this, right? If the buying pressure is already coming in and it's in front of your face, right, and your entry was supposed to be right here, right? Why would you wait for a candle close if the buying pressure is really strong and we're going to continue going up? Why would you wait for a candle close to enter right up here when you should have entered right down here? You know what I mean? It's not really confirming anything. You know, it's just confirming that the candle's closing, which happens every 5 minutes. You know, so I don't know. I When people say wait for a candle close, I kind of just say like, bro, it's kind of useless. You know, you know, because guys, there's been how many times has it happened where we've gotten a candle close above the fair value gap and we've gotten stopped out the next candle? I mean, the same thing can happen before the candle close and after the candle close. You know what I mean? So yeah, I kind of don't really think it does much. It's just the candle just closing, every 5 minutes. It's just price history. But yeah, when I enter here with 5 contracts, take less risk. Well, I don't want to take any risk at all. I don't really like this volume. Um, I don't want to really put anything out right now. Not in this market, at least. Now, the one thing I know is gonna annoy me is if we inverse this and we just push up into the price targets. I just don't want to get caught up in this chop. I would much rather just stay cash and not take anything than be red for the day and kind of just end the streak. Like once again, guys, not that the streak really matters, guys. I mean, it's gonna come to an end eventually, because we can't win them all. Um, but I don't want to like throw away this consistency over such a bad market where we're all questioning it. You know what I mean? So I just want to show a little bit of discipline with you guys as well. If the market is not looking good, obviously just sit on your hands and just stay away from it. Because right now, although we like once again we do have a setup here, I don't really believe in it so much with this history, bro. But I'm like once again, guys, I'm gonna give the market until like 10:30. If we don't see anything by then, I'll probably just stay away. I feel like it'll be the better move for today, and we just come back tomorrow when CPI comes out, and we'll have an even more interesting market in terms of volume. As soon as, bro, let's talk about food, bro. Come on now, bro. We're not big bucks over here, bro. But yeah, I think yes is definitely looking a little bit more interesting here, but I am. Nah, I am too, bro. I'm not gonna, dude. I haven't gone to the gym in a while, bro. I might go today after this market. I've been eating a lot, bro. I've been getting happy weight, bro. When does CPI come out? It comes out at 8:30 a.m. EST. You're 5'3", bro. Come on now, bro. Yes, inversing. Yeah, I know. Um, like I said, I don't know. I remember we're paying attention to NQ here, so ES is kind of like out of the picture, but still, I'm just gonna watch it. I'm just gonna watch it. At one point, dude, it was bad, bro. I was spending a lot of money. Like my mom literally had to tell me like stop, And I'm glad I kind of stopped it in a way. Like it's nothing crazy, but dude, that's a bad habit to build. You know what I mean? Or always eating out, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner at our restaurants, dude. It adds up. You know what I mean? Bro. What are we eating? Oh well, it's in the green to red. Yeah, sushi, bro. Dude, I ate it so much to the point where I don't even like it anymore. I got bored of it. I hate when that, bro. There's so many restaurants. I'm sure it's happened to you guys. Like, there's so many restaurants where I've loved the food, and I made myself hate the food just because I ate it so much. Yo, what you trying to say, bro? Yeah, I got a notification here. Bro, guys, I before okay, look, in the end of the stream yesterday, you guys know how I told you about the exhaust, bro. Anytime my phone vibrates, because I'm in my like obviously my a group chat with all my friends. Anytime they send me a message, like I instantly get my phone to see if it's my mechanic. But so far, nothing in the delivery. How long does it really take for an exhaust to deliver? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I really want it, bro. I keep checking my phone like instantly. I'm just getting it, you know. So this got a muffler out. Nah, bro. We don't do that over here, bro. We go all in, bro. We're getting reds to greens. Um, a little bit, a little bit. Up to 2 weeks. Oh damn.
Yo,
Yo, what's good, bro?
swear to God, I think this is the worst price action I've seen in like.
Bro,
Swear to
every
God.
day, I promise you, bro. Every single day, I'm like, guys. I thought yesterday's price action could have get worse, and it got worse. And I keep repeating that every day, bro. Like yesterday, the price action was bad. Today's worse somehow. I don't know how.
I swear to God.
Bro, I was trying to get a trade, but bro, I'm not touching this price, bro.
Don't. I'm telling you,
Mm-mm,
don't.
mm-mm. Definitely not.
Yeah, don't even bother.
How'd you do today?
Red row, 0 for 1.
No way.
Yeah, bro.
What'd you get caught up in?
I took short at like 9:43 your time or something like that.
Yeah, this candle right here. This the selling candle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I got wicked out at that high there, right there. Go up. Yeah, right there.
Bro. I don't know. Dude, I think it has to be the CPI anticipation, right? The day before.
Don't. I don't know, bro.
Bro, how is it that we have the best Asia, the best Asia, but we get the worst New York? Bro, at this point, guys, okay, for the people for the okay guys, for the people that were with me when we were trading the tariff markets, do you guys remember how we went a whole week trading only Asia? But at this point, I'm about to do that again. At this point, I'm about, bro, starting. I know, bro. Let me clear my thoughts here. Um, but yeah, just call it. Yeah, I might just call it as well. I don't want to get caught up in this. We killed bro's mood. Nah. I was just thinking, bro. I was just thinking. In the meantime, let me catch up with my YouTube chat real quick. Let me see. Um, so you're not trading? No, I'm trading tomorrow. Yeah, guys, don't get confused. I am trading tomorrow. Yes, I'll be on. I'll be on. Everyone's saying check ES. Not much really happening here.
Bro, somebody goes. Bro,
What?
somebody goes. You should have traded PM. Thanks, bro. Like what?
Wait, what? To
Thanks
my
for
chat?
that. Thanks. No, just in general. Thanks for the hindsight ass. Fucking
Oh, to your chat. Right?
like what? Is that you, David?
What?
Dude.
Bro, what do you? Yo, guys, am I tripping? What is this guy saying, bro? Yo, crab, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What are you saying, bro?
Who's that in your chat? Is that you?
Who? Oh, bro, that's just creepy as fuck, bro.
What the?
But yeah, bro, dude, I'm about to get off, bro. I'm about to get off. I'm done with this market, bro. This shit is not moving, bro. 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 Anyways, guys, guys, go enjoy your day, bro. This market is not. Like I said, guys. Yesterday's market was horrible, and we still made it work. But no, guys, no matter how much I try with this market, I can't make this work. No way. No way I can make this work. All right, but yeah, guys, bro, I'm off, crowd.
You're off.
Yeah, I'm not trading this. No way. Yeah, I'm. Yeah. All right, guys, bro. Bro, crab, look what what's his name? Liho list sent, bro.
That's you.
Yeah, I was gambling. Anyways, guys, I'll see you. I might not do PM. Yeah, I'm probably gonna avoid PM. Guys, I'll probably see you tomorrow. Just this market is not worth trading. All right, and for the people, you know, like going crazy for a trade, guys, please use your eyes. Look at this, guys. This is not tradable. All right. So let's just come back tomorrow when CPI, you know, comes out and the market gives us an actual direction, and we just go from there. All right, guys. This is not my market. All right. It'll move once. I know. That's the thing. I know. Guys, okay, look, I'm going to get off the stream and pay attention to the market closely. We're about to inverse this. Watch. All right. But anyways, guys, I'm off. All right. I am not trading this market. All right, guys. Peace out, guys. Peace out, crab. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your day, guys. All right. Enjoy your day. Do not waste your day watching this market. All right. Peace out, guys. Peace out. And YouTube, guys, hopefully you guys were able to enjoy the stream. Honestly, once again, you guys heard me a second ago. This market is not tradable. I am not touching this market, okay? But yeah, guys, I will be on tomorrow. For the people wondering in the chat, hey, are you streaming tomorrow? I will be streaming tomorrow, yes. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow is a better day. Hopefully tomorrow is a cleaner day. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. All right, guys. But yeah, and other than that, guys, I am off. All right. Peace out, guys. Oh, by the way, guys, Apex has an 80% off discount going on right now. I said in the beginning of the stream, but yeah, use code BLASTREETS for 80% off any funded account. And it should apply the discount. All right, guys. But yeah, other than that, guys, I am off for today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, for CPI. All right, guys.